being really the only true big man left on this team?
I mean, everybody's equally important, especially now. Everybody's got a little something else they got to, pick up on. Whether our guards got to start getting 1 or 2 more rebounds between them. Me and Kyle and Alex going to have to start getting more rebounds between us just to make up for how many rebounds Nerlens is getting. I mean, just everybody's got to step up in their own different way.
He was such a defensive force. How much of that responsibility do you feel like falls on you?
None really falls on me. It falls on the whole team. We can't play the same defense as we was playing. We got to change, the way we play defense because, knowing that we had a shot blocker and, a really good shot blocker on our team, it's just, you can kind of gamble more. But now we got to play more solid defense and not let, guards drive us as more. Yeah. The good thing is we had our zone in before he got hurt. And so, we still have that zone to go back to.
How is your knee in terms of, are you ready to play 30, 35 minutes a game?
My knee's ready, but personally I don't think my conditioning's ready yet. So it's one of those things I'm just going to have to battle with, be mentally strong for it.
Well, there are a lot of people naturally now who are kind of writing you guys off, saying, Nerlens is out, and so the tournament's probably out of reach. What does that do to you guys?
You got to accept the challenge now. I like proving people wrong, and I hope, our team feels the same way. We don't have a target on our back anymore. Everywhere you go, the people are always, on Nerlens. Like, you go to Florida, people have posters of Nerlens. You go to Texas A&M, So it's nobody has a target on their back anymore. People are already, like you said, writing us off. And now it's one of those things where we can be the aggressor coming into a game where, people don't think we're going to win without him. And we just got to step up as a team and really get together like Coach is telling us to.
Has Nerlens said anything to you since he got hurt? Have you said anything to him, texted him, called him?
I haven't even seen him since he got hurt. He's up on the plane.
Really, coaches talk so much about you guys buying in, playing for each other, playing for your teammates. How much, in a way, does something like this kind of bring you guys together?
It makes you have no choice but to come together. He was such a strong force on the team that, his presence was so, it was just an impact to everybody. And, without it, more people just got to step up in their jobs and really start focusing on what, the team needs them to do to start, to win the next games that we need to win to make it to the tournament.
What is there said to y'all about what y'all might have to do to explore Tennessee weaknesses off what y'all have to do to win? What's Cal talking to y'all about?
Just competing. That's one of his main things, just competing and not letting the other guy beat you. And if the dude that you're going against is doing something to you and it's working, then you do it right back to them. That's what he stresses on the most.
The last time you guys played Tennessee, Darnell Stokes wasn't much of a factor. They weren't playing very well. How much more of a challenge is this? I think he's had 6 straight double-doubles and they're starting to play better.
And we can't worry about what the Tennessee team is doing. We got so much, problems now that we just got to worry about ourselves and get better as we go on, and just take care of the game plan. We can't, he's playing good, so we should be worried. It's not even like that. We just got to go in and do what we do.
You worry more about you not getting in foul trouble now than ever before?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have, the depth for height. So it's kind of, I got to play more, not unaggressive, but, know how the game's going to be called.
Does that put more pressure on you?
No. I just got to go play and do me.
What have you got to do with it? What do you have to do that maybe you haven't been doing?
Getting more rebounding plays. Got to make up for his hustle. Everybody's got to make up for his hustle. So not so much what I have to do, it's what everybody else has to do.
How much do you feel, Willie, like eyes are on you now? That fans and whoever, media, is kind of like really kind of focusing more in on what's Willie going to do?
I mean, on Twitter and everything, you see it, but like what's more important for me is I gotta not so much look into, oh well, I have to play out of my mind now. I just gotta keep on doing what I've been doing. I mean, I haven't been playing that many minutes anyways, and my stats have been, all right. So the more minutes I play, the more my stats is gonna go up. So I just gotta keep on doing what I'm doing, and everything else will take care of itself.
Are you guys still in mourning, Willie? Are you guys still sort of grieving?
Nah, it's time to go back to work. It's tragic that it happened, but at the end of the day, we still got a season, and we got to take care of business still.
Well, you guys are not the same player. You're both big guys, but you play differently. Do you have to make sure you don't try to be Nerlens?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Like, I'm not Nerlens. He does things that are just uncanny. Like, his ability to block shots. I don't have that ability, but what I do have is athletic. Be able to play out on a guard. I mean, just simple stuff like that, and just hustle. I mean, that's all I got to take care of.
What can you guys get done, Willie? How good can you guys be without Nerlens?
I mean, we can be as good as we want to be. It's just all depending on if we're going to come together as a team and focus on what coach is telling us and just execute it.
How would you describe the team's mindset so far? Did they show signs of coming together?
Show signs of leadership. Archie is starting to be more, like, he's always been vocal, but he's being like more assertive with his voice, like ordering people around on the court, which is good because we needed that kind of structure from somebody. And so, I mean, just leaders are starting to lead the team now.
Cal talks so much about life lessons and teaching all that stuff. How much of that has he used on you this week since Nerlens went down to deal with this?
We haven't had one of those life lesson meetings yet. So, but I'm sure tonight there'll be one once we get to the hotel.
What's Nerlens said to you, Willie?
I haven't talked to him.
So,
is he here or is he at home?
I haven't seen him since we left Florida.
Go to see.